Assalamu alaikum students, in 6th class social studies for Pakistan, chapter number 5, lecture number 16 and page number 20. Today we have to discuss our previous topic about the Alexander the Great that were we discussing in the previous lecture, in lecture number 15. That was existed on the word circa, means approximately 323 BCE to 356 BCE. BCE means, students, before the Christ era. It means before the birth of the Christ, that era or that era was existed on the world, and Alexander ruled on the world 323 to 356. We discussed that through the way of the Macedonia he conquered all over the world, and we discussed about the location and inherited skills that he got from his ancestors and from his father. We also read, students, that Aristotle was his tutor and he got the military skills from his father. And to conquer or to get the victory on all over the world, it was not the dream of Alexander, but it was also the dream of his father. But Alexander the Great fulfilled this dream. Okay students, let's start our topic of the today. A remarkable warrior. Warrior means, students, fighter, and remarkable means yadgar, rememberable. Okay, in this picture you are seeing some soldiers and the king. This is the king Porus, who is surrendering to the Alexander the Great after losing the battle. This is Alexander the Great. Okay, before starting our topic, this is the point to remember. So Alexandria, this is the area. Alexandria, Persepolis is a city. Alexandria Persepolis, this is the area or the city. Alexander founded in the memory of his beloved horse Persepolis, which had died there. In the memory of his horse, which Alexander used to tame in the age of 11 years. And archaeologist means आसार कदीमा के जो माहिर हैं, who find the old civilization, like they have founded the civilization of Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. So it was located near the city of Jhelum in Punjab. They say that that area to which Alexander has given the name of Persepolis in the memory of his beloved horse Persepolis, and it was existed in Pakistan, in Punjab, near the area of Jhelum. Okay students, in social studies for Pakistan, Alexander the Great, today topic is about remarkable warrior, and these are the important points that I have written in the shape of the bullets to make you understand in a proper way, but you will write in a paragraph. First of all, we have to discuss that why the historian and why the people say Alexander the Great a remarkable warrior, and these are the things about the fighter. First of all, he was a great planner and warrior. Warrior means fighter, and planner means ones who plans everything before fighting or before doing anything. That is called the planner. Whenever he started his campaigns against any city or country or area, he planned the things properly, and then he started fighting against anyone. And the next one is, he was never defeated. This is the main and important thing. That's why he was said, or he is said in the present time, Alexander the Great, because he was never defeated in any battle by anyone. And then he chose clever soldiers, and he was very skilled and adapted. That's why he always select the clever soldiers that were able to defeat the opponents or the rivals. He always select or choose the very sharp or clever soldiers to fight. And then This is the important thing. His deep interest in choosing a proper place, ground, condition, and time. It means before starting any war or the campaign, the good warrior also see the condition of the present time, that uh, they are about to fight with the other country. The place is proper or not, the ground condition is good or not. It means the ground condition in the battle should not muddy or should not in the shape of the desert. It means कि वहाँ ना तो कीचड़ होना चाहिए, ना ही वहाँ पर ऐसी जगह हो कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा खुरदरी हो, और ऐसी जगह हो यहाँ पे कि वहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा रेत हो, क्योंकि इन सब सिचुएशन में जो जंग करना है वो पॉसिबल नहीं होता. एंड द टाइम, इट मीन्स दे शुड फाइट एट नाइट और इन द मॉर्निंग, कि उन्हें जो हमला है वो कब करना चाहिए, दिन को, शाम को या रात को, कौन सा टाइम जो है वो उस इलाके के हिसाब से, उस बादशाह के हिसाब से प्रॉपर होगा. एंड these are the all things that Skandar always kept in his mind before fighting with anyone. And then students, he earned the title of the Alexander the Great. It means he got the title from the people Alexander the Great. It means he was never defeated by anyone, और उसने पूरी दुनिया को फतह किया था और उसे कभी भी शिकस्त नहीं हुई थी. That's why he got the title Alexander the Great. And then now we'll discuss about the areas from where he started his campaign, and about which areas he got victory. Students, Greece to Egypt in the west. मगरिब में यूनान और मिस्र के जो इलाके हैं उसने सिकंदर ने वहाँ पर भी फतह हासिल की. एंड देन पर्शियन एम्पायर इन द ईस्ट. मशरिक में पर्शियन एम्पायर जो है वहाँ पर भी उसने जो अपनी हुकूमत है वो कायम कर ली. एंड देन द गंधारा रीजन इज़ आल्सो इंक्लूडिंग इन द ईस्ट. And he also defeated the King Porus. King Porus was a very brave or the courageous leader in his time, and he fought with the Alexander the Great with bravely or boldly, but he was defeated because he was not a good planner. He was a good fighter but not a good planner. That's why King Porus used to rule the Persia people. Persia people that was were relating to the Chenab or the Jhelum river. It means the people who were living near the river of Chenab or the Jhelum in that area. King Porus was ruling them. And then the important thing, King Porus had a great army of elephants, formidable army of the elephants. In spite of these things, he was defeated by the Alexander Great because he was not a good planner, in spite of having the great or the big army of the elephants. When Alexander defeated the King Porus, he decided or he planned about the situation in a very clever way. Like Alexander attacked cleverly. Like Alexander made his soldiers cross the river from the two places during a thunderstorm at night and attacked both wings of the Porus. It means कि उसने रात को अपने जो soldiers हैं उनको दरिया के दोनों तरफ से जो रास्ता है वो पार करवाया, जबकि वहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा ज़ालाबारी हो रही थी. उस टाइम पर उसने अपनी आर्मी को वो जो रास्ता है चनाब और झेलम का उसको पार करवा दिया. आर्मी जो है वो उसको फ्रंट से मिलने की बजाय एज वर द पीपल ऑफ द King Porus were thinking that they will meet us in front, but Alexander chose the opposite direction. It means he chose the opposite direction and they met the army in the opposite side. Students, इसका मतलब है कि जब वो सिकंदर ने अपनी आर्मी को दोनों तरफ से दरिया जो है पार करवा दिया, तो वो जो दरमियान में खड़े थे किंग पोरस के जो सोल्जर्स थे वो एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे कि वो सामने से हमारे ऊपर आकर अटैक करेंगे, लेकिन सिकंदर ने अपनी आर्मी जो है वो पीछे से, दाएं से और बाएं से, और मतलब उसने चारों तरफ से उनको जो दरिया पार करवा कर घेर लिया था उस इलाके को. दैट्स वाई द सिचुएशन बिकेम वेरी पैनिक. इट मीन्स कि वो सिचुएशन जो है बहुत ज़्यादा क्रूशियल होगी, क्योंकि वो एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं कर रहे थे कि वो आगे से, पीछे से या दाएं जानिब से उन पर आकर अटैक करेंगे. दैट्स वाई दे वर नॉट रेडी फॉर दैट टाइप ऑफ द अटैक. एंड द फाइट वाज वेरी heroic, and Iskandar fought very heroically to the king Porus. In spite of being a good ruler, King Porus had to accept his defeat in front of the Alexander the Great, and he surrendered. I hope that your concept about the war with King Porus and the areas which he conquered and the qualities of the Alexander the Great as a great warrior are clear. So, in the next topic or in the next lecture, we'll discuss the more qualities of the Alexander the Great as a great warrior. So, today you have to learn the 3 paragraphs of a remarkable warrior about the Alexander the Great. Till then, Allah Hafiz.